Welcome to this edition of the El Segundo City Council Recap. I'm your host, Martha Guzman Hurtado. Let's take a look at the items presented to the El Segundo City Council at their June 1st, 2021 meeting. During special presentations, the El Segundo City Council proclaimed June 2021 as LGBTQ plus Pride Month and encouraged all residents to celebrate and appreciate the contributions of the LGBTQ plus residents, employees, and visitors. As part of the proclamation, the City Council commits to providing comprehensive support for our LGBTQ plus communities and ensuring that El Segundo is an equitable and welcoming place for all. Representatives from the El Segundo Sweat Equity Alliance accepted the proclamation and thanked the City Council for their support. The City Council also proclaimed June 26, 2021 as Beach City's Relay for Life Day in El Segundo and encouraged all residents to help finish the fight against cancer by participating in the Relay for Life drive-through luminaria at the Redondo Beach Performing Arts on Saturday, June 26th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Emergency Management Coordinator Randy Collins provided the COVID-19 update. He shared outdoor event guidance that will take effect June 15th, such as vaccine verification or negative testing will not be required for outdoor events of 10,000 attendees or more. There will no longer be physical distancing requirements for attendees, customers, or guests. Attendees will still be required to follow the California Department of Public Health guidance for face coverings. For indoor events of 5,000 or more attendees, vaccine verification or negative testing will be required for entry. There will be no capacity limitations, physical distancing restrictions for attendees, customers, and guests, but attendees must still follow the state's guidance for face coverings. The new requirements for negative testing and vaccine verification will be in place from June 15th through October 1st as a study period. On or by September 1st, the state will assess the conditions and determine if requirements are needed past October 1st. Mr. Collins encouraged the community to sign up for the CA Notify app that will provide alerts when you have been in close contact with someone who tests positive for COVID-19. As of June 1st, the El Segundo All Hazards Incident Management Team has offered 14 vaccination clinics and facilitated 2,374 vaccines, including first and second doses. The team partnered with the El Segundo School District and will be conducting vaccination clinics for children and teens ages 12 to 17 at El Segundo Middle School June 1st through the 3rd and June 8th and 9th. As of May 23rd, 12,438 total shots have been administered to El Segundo residents. The city has received $664,102 in COVID-19 related cost reimbursements from FEMA and expects to recover an additional $2.6 million for costs incurred in 2020. City Council approved the consent calendar but called out item 10, Ordinance amending the Municipal Code to address the accumulation of abandoned items in parkways and prohibit the placement of garbage cans in front of neighboring properties. City Council approved the ordinance but asked staff to prepare guidance to help code compliance in implementing the ordinance. During staff presentation, City Council approved staff recommendation to negotiate a consultant contract for engineering design services for the Eurosari Swim Stadium renovation. The building is known as The Plunge and is considered a community landmark named after a highly regarded swim coach who came to El Segundo in 1941 and coached U.S. Olympic water polo and swim teams. Developing the engineering design for the renovation project is the first step in determining the actual cost to renovate the facility. The estimated cost based on the consultant's conceptual design ranges between $4 to $8 million. City Council expressed concerns about the cost of the project and also the costs associated with maintaining the facility. Community Services Director Melissa McCollum reminded the City Council that staff is currently conducting an aquatics fee study and will come back with all the findings in the fall to share what fee structure is needed to bring in revenue to maintain the aquatics facilities. During committees, commissions, and boards presentations, City Council announced the appointees to the Senior Citizen Housing Corporation Board. They are Denise Fessenbecker, whose partial term expires June 30th, 2024, Timothy Whelan, whose partial term expires June 30th, 2024, Paul Lagny, whose full term expires June 30th, 2025, and Julia Newman, whose full term also expires June 30th, 2025. During the City Clerk report, City Council considered a recommendation to introduce an ordinance establishing new general municipal election dates to be held in November of even years, beginning in November 2022. The ordinance will be placed on a June 15th City Council agenda for a vote. If the ordinance is adopted, the next city general municipal election would be held in November 2022 rather than March 2022. During City Attorney Report, City Council discussed local campaign contribution limits established by Assembly Bill 571. The bill signed into law on January 1st establishes default campaign contributions for cities and counties to no more than $4,900 per person per election. The City Council directed the City Attorney to allow the default campaign contribution limits set forth in the state law to apply and will place the item on a future City Council agenda. To watch the complete City Council meeting for June 1st, 2021 and learn more about the agenda items covered, visit elsegundo.org or watch the meeting on Channel 3.